I'm gonna be performing for the first time ever for Sofar Sounds here in Lviv, Ukraine. I'm very excited about this because I've been a part of the Sofar Sounds community for a while. Let's see how it's gonna go. So I'm with the city leader of Sofar Sounds in Lviv, Ira. And Ira, what can you tell us about Sofar Sounds? What is it? What can people expect who are attending? And what can musicians expect who wants to attend?
Okay, so this is a secret kind of shows events, and our thing is that the audience doesn't know which artist is going to perform. We send an address 24 hours before the event, and why it's cool to the musicians, because we treat them really well.
They do, yeah.
So like musicians is our focus, so we ask audience to be really like respectful during the shows, not to talk, not to use their phones, to turn up on time, not to walk during the show, so that musicians can actually enjoy the nice atmosphere, and like don't order in a bar, just like concentrate on music, for once, because usually we have music as a background, but at Sofar music is the focus. So I think this is the main thing.
Yeah, it's all about musicians and music and discovering new bands. So it's cool. Thanks a lot, Ira, for accommodating us with everything.
My pleasure.
Yeah, we have this beautiful space in Lviv called Trembita Rooftop. Yeah, and Yura's band is doing their sound check right now, and we have the other organizers here doing the last minute preparations. Okay, so here are my final thoughts about the whole Sofar Sounds experience. This was my first time and I really enjoyed it actually. It was nice to just perform for a bunch of music fans. Everybody was very welcoming, interested in music. It was very interactive. Later on I saw it reflected on my social media channels as well. I got a bunch of new followers. I know that there's a debate going on in the music industry about Sofar Sounds, whether it's a good thing or not. I don't want to get into that. I read a lot about it and I had my own doubts about it. For me it worked because the only thing that I wanted from this show is to get in front of the people, talk to them, play a few songs and have a good time. And Sofar Sounds is a great outlet for that. If you are a musician and you want to perform at the Sofar Sounds show, I highly recommend you to go and check out their website first. Also go try to attend one of the shows in your local scene. It might be tricky to get in though. While I was living in San Francisco, I applied a bunch of times but never was able to get in. There's a whole like a lottery type of process going on. One thing that I can suggest is asking around, ask your friends, ask people on social media if they can take you as their +1. Once you are there, go and talk to the city leaders and ask them how you can perform or how can you host. This is a community, so just try to be a part of it. Before playing a Sofar show, I highly recommend checking every single thing that you want to do with the city leaders. Like for example in Lviv, just because there's a lot of partying going on, the city leaders wants to keep Sofar events more like a chill experience for the concert goers, for people to just come in, just sit down and enjoy the music. That's it. That's why, for example, we didn't do any like audience interaction things or let's make it into a dance party or something like that, So what does Sofar let you do and don't let you? They let you sell your merch. I don't think there's a rule about playing covers, but if you are a cover band and you just want to play covers, I don't think that Sofar is a good outlet for you. Also, Sofar is mostly associated with like unplugged, stripped down type of music, just because of the locations are usually somebody's living room or a church or a library, some little event space. So the whole thing about it is the intimacy. That's why it works perfect with that type of genres. What I did was like stripping down my set to an almost unplugged vibe. I think it was a success. When I asked about if I can record the whole thing, they said, yeah, you can do whatever you want. And when I asked if they can record the whole show and send it to me afterwards, they say that they cannot do that. Basically sent me some kind of like a terms and condition paragraph saying basically we don't let artists have any material from the show, which is, for me, it's like I said, it's okay for me. I'm really looking forward to the video that they are going to do. The one song that they produce the video of themselves upload to their own official Sofar Sounds channel. With that being said, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. If you have any questions, comments, put down below. Let's start the conversation going. This is my first video, and I'm gonna keep vlogging more stuff like this. And see you next time.